life and death of 9413, a Hollywood extra, is a landmark in American avant-garde cinema. It's the story of Mr. Jones, who comes to Hollywood hoping to become a star. Instead, he is reduced to being an extra with the number 9413 written on his forehead. The film satirizes Hollywood's social environment, operations, and beliefs, and how the industry treats their actors. Originally conceived by Robert Florey, he was inspired by his own experiences working as a publicist and journalist. He covered the film industry, which made him familiar with the struggles of aspiring actors. This also meant he was witness to their disappointment when they failed to achieve their dreams. You can see this influence in the film. When Mr. Jones first arrives in Hollywood, he goes to a representative, showing them his credentials and a letter of recommendation. The representative completely ignores the letter and instead gives Mr. Jones the number 9413. Florey wasn't just inspired by his time in Hollywood. He was also inspired when he saw a performance of Rhapsody in Blue composed by George Gershwin. After hearing the music, Florey wanted to incorporate its rhythms into a film, later describing it as a continuity in music rhythm of the adventures of my extra in Hollywood, the movements and attitudes of which appeared to synchronize themselves with Gershwin's notes. A recording of Rhapsody in Blue was played constantly during filming so that the actors would become saturated with the rhythm of the blues. Florey met Slavko Vorkapik after attending one of his lectures and offered to split the credit if he helped him make the film. Vorkapik contributed by letting Florey use his camera and constructing the miniature sets for the production. The entire budget for the movie was $97 and came entirely out of Florey's pockets. $55 was used for development and printing. $25 was used for negatives. $14 was used for transportation, and $3 was used for store props. When Florey wrote the movie, he described each shot relative to the length of film required, detailing it precisely. This was necessary due to the expense of film stock. For the miniatures, Vorkapik constructed them from cardboard, paper cubes, tin cans, cigar boxes, and toy trains. 45 sets were built for the film, no larger than 2 square feet. The film was mostly shot at the filmmakers' homes, since they had no access to a studio. They painted their walls black to provide a background and shot the actors up close. The only thing they had for lighting was a single 400-watt lamp with the actors holding the light bulb up to their faces to light them. It put their faces in partial shadow, obscuring them. The film utilizes abrupt cuts, rapid camera movement, extensive superimposition, dim lighting, and twisted shapes at disorienting angles. This puts an emphasis on the somber tone the film is portraying.